Okay, everyone, David at TWYCE Diecast. It's been a while since we've looked at some 1/43 scale. Let's see what we can find in this box. Okay, so let's get right to it, guys. We're going to look at a brand today called Vitesse. I believe that's how it's pronounced, or Vitesse. It is from Portugal. Portugal is the country of origin for this brand that started in the early 80s. We will start by looking at this amazing Mercedes PULLMAN limousine. I'm going to show this one on the base just so that you can see how they were packaged back then. It is one screw holding it in. It's an amazing car. We'll get it off and look at it and then put it on the turntable. But I did want you to see how these things came. This is not the typical size. This is for the limo. A typical 1/43 scale model from this company will be this big. So it does get an acrylic base and it does have that kind of mirrored corner piece. So let's take this off and look at it. We've got 10 cars to look at today. I'll be right back. Okay, so here is what I'm running into on this one, guys. This has an abnormally big screw. It's almost like it got stripped, and my drill it's not doing a thing. So we're gonna have to look at this one on the base, but it is a cool enough car. Got some windows that are kind of half down. Got a nice dark blue metal flake. We've got a Mercedes star, kind of, on the bonnet here. Can you look and see the wood grain steering wheel and the center console with the buttons on it? That's pretty cool. Got a black side view mirror, and it's almost like you've got the glass is weird. It's got a blue tint to the edge, just the way real glass would. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but that is an extremely cool feature. Here's your little sticker on the plinth, and you've got some lens tail lamps with a EU tag on the rear. And before I go any further, just a special thanks to Chasing Diecast Cars, guys. Every vehicle in my 1/43 scale collection, except for a few from Young Timer, Old Timer, and a few others out there, has come from Chasing Diecast Cars. It is an amazing gift. I'd encourage you to go look at the first episode of the Best Gift Ever series, which this will be a part of as well, and you'll see the amazing gift that Chasing Diecast Cars sent me. Appreciate you for that, for the gift, but also for y'all for watching me look at all these 1/43 scale cars. So without further ado, we will keep on trucking right along. Up next is a Jaguar XKR Coupe 1996 Sapphire Blue. If I can get these off the base, I will break the video and you will see it in my hand before we put it on the turntable. But until then, we're gonna review it as if it's not gonna come off. This one has a little bit smaller screw. It does look to be different than the original, but we will give it a shot. We'll try and take it off the base here. Another nice registration plate, lens tail lamps on it, and just absolutely beautiful interior on these. I'm gonna see if I can get this thing to focus on that wood grain interior. The dials on the instrument cluster. The seats look like black leather. Okay, so let's try and take this one off the base here. I think we're in luck on this one, yeah. And then we will put it on the turntable. So check out the tires look like they are inflated. They're rounded. You've got an indicator marker light on the side. The profile of the Jaguar looks right. Tiny little spoiler here on the back. Third brake light on top, inside on the package tray. Defroster lines on the rear glass. You've got even got some reflective material on the mirrors, and the lamps are pretty cool too. Check out that Jaguar badge. All right, let's watch it go around. Never can get the name of this one right. I know it's French, so is it ESPACE or is it ESPACE? Anyhow, it's a really cool minivan. I'll be right back. We'll get it off the base and take a look. Okay, so here's what we got. Again, looks to be a feature of these vehicles to have the windows half down and half up. So it's kind of neat. You get a better view of the interior, and maybe it looks more everyday. I don't know what their thinking is on that. Here's your Renault badge on the bonnet. Nice metallic green, deep forest green paint job. Great wheels. I think those look accurate. Here's your base on a Vitesse, and you've got rubber tires with tread on them. Nice looking rear shot of the vehicle. You got a separate piece for a wiper, and the mirror is reflective. So we'll watch it go around. Okay, the next one we're going to look at is a Renault MEGANE, and it's a beautiful canary yellow. MEGANE on the nameplate. Rubber tires, a little bit of tread on them. No, would not have mind the top. I don't know if this is a one that shows the top rolled up and covered, or if it folds all the way into the vehicle. Maybe that's what it is. So here's the rear on the MEGANE. Nice interior on this one. Check that out. Got lots of dials. You even got white on the dials on the instrument cluster. Got a rear view mirror in there. And here's that green tint to the glass that we noticed on the other one. Looks to be just the color of the plastic that is used. Separate wipers again. Renault MEGANE. Well, if you're like me and you're learning about cars that we didn't have here in the States, like a Renault MEGANE that we just looked at, well, here is another one. This is a MEGANE SCENIC, which appears to be a 5-door hatchback. Not quite a minivan, looks to be just a big compact vehicle with a lift gate. Renault on the rear, MEGANE on the lift gate. Really cool UK tag on there, I believe. I don't know what other countries use yellow. I'm sure someone can point that out to me. And indicator light, little dab of paint there on the fender. And this is a really cool little hatchback, Renault MEGANE. Okay, so next we've got a Lotus ELISE. Now this is interesting because I have taken the screw out of the base on this one. You can see there is no screw. Never mind. Okay, so I'll be right back. I didn't realize this one has a second screw, but I did want to show anyhow on the bottom of this base, you've got a really cool certificate of authenticity, I guess. Part of a limited edition of 3,000 pieces only, with simulated signatures of the company's, I guess, directors. So that's pretty neat. A little bit of vehicle information on this Lotus Elite. Let me get the other screw off. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys know me. I am always going to be interested in a Lotus. Check out this one with mud flaps. First time I've seen that on a car, or maybe in quite a while. And I believe that it's supposed to suggest, these center caps, that there is a Lotus badge on the center cap, and maybe there is. I'll take a look at that when I have a bigger screen to look at. Look at this ginormous windshield wiper that goes across the windscreen. There's your actual Lotus badge. I've seen this badge plenty in a local museum that we have here, the Barber Motorsports Museum. They have a lot of old school Lotus race cars. It's a racetrack that I'm talking about that the museum is located at, and it has tons of vintage race cars. I've got a video in there in my channel that you can check that out if you're interested. Look at the interior. This time we've got I don't know what that box with the holes is supposed to be on the floorboard, or maybe that is just construction of the model. I don't know, but the floor of the car also has, it looks like, sheeted metal. Very interesting interior on this one. See if I can get us a little bit of light, and you can look for yourself and determine whatever you think that is. Is that an actual design of the interior of this car? I don't know. Red bucket seats would suggest that there are modifications to the interior. Coming around, we've got lensed headlamps, we've got lensed, even lensed indicator lights on here. A lot of these vehicles have really fine antenna detail. Check out your gas cap there on the sailplane. That's pretty neat. Here's your rear view of a Lotus ELISE rather. Okay, let's take it down a notch and we will take a look at a Renault CLIO. So we go from the Lotus to the Renault, and this is a beautiful crimson paint job. Can't knock it for that. Very basic car. This is going to be like a mini compact in Europe. See if I can get a little bit better look at the interior. Got some, it's all black. You do, look at the, you've almost got a suggestion of fabric, like a pattern on the seats. That's pretty cool. Lensed headlamps look a little thick, but remember these are almost 30-year-old cars. Nice wheels. You can see air passing through them. And I like the matte finish on the moldings. So this is a pretty sharp little car. Okay, the last two we're going to look at are going to be two in boxes, so I won't show them being unboxed, but I'll be right back, just FYI for you guys, so that you know how they come packaged. I do like these in the boxes. The acrylic base is still there, and it's just a lot smaller, a lot more user-friendly. Let's take this off, and this thing, yeah, it just pops off like that. This one looks like it might have a opening feature. Check that out. So here's your engine detail. That's really well done. Look at the Renault on the top of that cover. That is fantastic. Lots of colors in there. The reservoirs in white. You can see the other pieces dotted in chrome and a Renault badge. So let's take a look and see how it looks. When it is closed, yeah, you can tell it's an opening feature, but it is well detailed. You've got opening doors on this car. This is a Renault Laguna V6 TXE. I think I might just keep this one on the base. I'll stick it on the turntable on the plinth here. In fact, we've got a big old replacement screw, so I'm not sure that one would come out anyway. So that is a really nice gunmetal gray. You've got Laguna on the registration plate and Renault Laguna on the rear body here. So let's watch it go around. Really cool piece with multiple opening features. Okay, the last one we'll look at is a Renault, and I think it might be SAFRANE, I don't know. We've had a mirror pop off in the last 30 years. No harm there. I'll re-glue that. Excuse me. But this is a cool car. I don't know this car. Reminds me of a Saab, and I love Saab almost implicitly, every vehicle they've done. And I am really digging this Renault. What do you guys think? Biturbo. I don't know if that's how you say that, but it was fun to say. So we've got lensed headlamps, a nice badge on the grille, some fog lights that are lensed as well. Really nice, well done interior that looks like black leather. Some wood grain on the instruments there. Check out that, I don't know what is going on. Is that a equalizer? Somebody's got the bass cranked up. But this is a pretty awesome four-door family car. Check out the antennae rather, and rear windshield with the wiper. Looks like Paul Spar in Germany has installed a CB antenna on this one. So this is a beautiful car. And before I put this one on the turntable, I want to say thank you. Guys, check out Chasing Diecast Cars, an amazing channel. I'm sure most of you all know already, but in case you were watching this and you've never heard of that, I'm going to link it in the description. Let's watch it go around on the turntable, and then I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.